everyone. Welcome to the second game of the BWL League. Today, it'll be the Dawgs versus the Bears. What do you think about this game, Johnny?
I mean, it's going to be really close. We're getting to see Miles for the first time in a BWL setting. I don't know if he'll live up to the challenge. He probably will, though. He's got definitely some big power. We'll see about the contact, though. I mean, if this kid gets a barrel, it's going out. I mean, he's just got that type of power, that type of weight,
He's got that meat.
that swing force.
That meat.
But yeah, I mean, we got Bradley here. I mean, he throws gas. Sometimes a little too hard,
Yeah, I guess a little out of my hand.
It's gas.
if he can control the wiffle ball today and put it in the strike zone, the Cullen's team has no chance.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what my team has to come today. Like, I've been excited for this league to start up. Yeah. I've been thinking long and hard about this for being the worst team in the league last year. I'm hoping that's the opposite this year.
I mean,
winning the World Series, and I'm excited to see what comes.
The home opener was incredible, too. I mean, the Wolves were up 6-0. Cullen's team had a huge comeback to tie it 6-6, and then Johnny Hollis absolutely smashed his third home run of the day to walk it off. He had a great day at the plate. I mean, 8 RBIs, 3 home runs. Not much more you can ask. And
you're referring to yourself in the third person.
Luke DeJenny was awesome. I mean,
a lot of hits, a lot of RBIs.
Nothing on the stat sheet, but a ton of hits. Good contact from him. Really the surprise of the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what comes. Here we go, boys. Game 2.
And here we are with the second game of the BWL 26 League, where we have the Dawgs and the Bears. Bradley C will be starting first, and they're the home team, and he's on the bump. CC at the plate. That is a good pitch. Got him chasing there. Bradley is known to have some control issues. Let's see if he can do that. And yep, hits him. Huh? It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It hit the ground first.
All right, it hit him. It doesn't matter. A hit batter's a hit batter. He's trying to play it off because that was a terrible pitch, but it's all right. And that almost hit Cullen in the head, so that's awesome sauce. Yeah, Cullen, why don't you take that to the dump? Just so you know, guys, Cullen's playing on a bad ankle. He was pitching, he stepped on a wiffle ball, twisted it, but he still played through the game, which was awesome. And that's a good riser there from Bradley. Good velo, too. That's right where about that I'm going to be looking for. If he goes significantly about that, then we'll give him a look. And that's another good pitch. That's strikeout number 1 for Bradley Mazza. And let's see what CC can do at the plate. He's been swinging the stick really, really well. Had a bunch of nice base hits. He's basically gotten on every single time, so we'll see what he can do. Going through his routine right there. Well, that almost hit me. That was, Bradley, you're supposed to throw strikes. But we can't always do that, can we? And that definitely hit bottom pipe, so that is a good pitch.
Come on, Miles. Don't say that.
And here it is. That is torched! I warned Bradley Douglas Mazza that CC was swinging a good stick. And that is torched. Unbelievable here. That was an absolute bomb. Let's see the home run, Sally kid. Oh, that sucks. Ours is way better. That's embarrassing, quite frankly. That is a 2 RBI big fly for CC. That's stop. You're
flattering.
You're flopping. And that is out there. They're getting in Bradley's head. Bradley, you know there's a bucket with 15 wiffle balls right next to you.
Bradley, you're so buns that if your team was a burger, you'd be the buns. That's how buns
Okay.
Maybe some rice.
Connor, can you just stop talking? Okay, that's a riser. All right, so Bradley's locked in. And that is strike 3. Cullen cannot get his barrel on top of that riser. That is the second strikeout of the day for Bradley Mazza. That riser's nasty. If you get the barrel on top of it, though, as we saw with Connor, it's torch. It's gone, no question. That slider misses out. Didn't really break in like he wanted it to there. Didn't get the arm slot there. Here's CC. Homered his last time up. And that hits him for the second time today. Cullen has struck out both times. he did hit a grand slam to tie the game in the home opener. But let's see what he can do here against one of the premier pitchers in this league. Bradley's heavy with the riser. He'll go to a slider occasionally. And there is that riser, and Cullen smokes it into left field, and Connor will not be able to beat that out. That is the third out of the inning. And this game is 2-0. As we see, Cullen doesn't really have any pitches. He likes to lean to his slider a little bit, but he just throws fastballs, and he's very effective with it. Miles, this will be his first MLW at bat of his career. BWL. Let's see what he can do here with the donut stick. That misses way out there. That's like a pitch to me, you know. And Miles smacks that to the opposite field. Great piece of hitting there. In baseball, that's what we like to call a great piece of hitting. Just smacks that to the opposite way. And Bradley takes that for ball 1 low. Very, very good take. I would have swung at that and hit a bomb, but whatever. And that was an ugly swing. That was a very ugly swing. Miles is down over there squatting, by the way.
Time out. You can't lead. Yeah, you're not allowed.
Dude, you can't steal, so why'd you lead?
No, as soon as the ball...
And here's Bradley now. And he is going to hit a ball that is gone. That is a home run for Bradley Mazza. And the game is 2-2.
So we got 2-1.
Now, this is basically the exact same situation that Bradley's team was in. They ended up not giving up any runs after this. Can they do? Okay, that's a lame home run.
Did you get
I'm gonna tell you. Ben Petrovic, can he salvage an out here? Connor's on the bump, new pitching change. He throws a lot of strikes. And that is a nice slow ball there. Got him way out in front. He's a little bit too excited for an ugly swing. Not a great pitch though. Let's see if he comes in the zone here, if he tries to get him chasing. And he comes in got him chasing there. Nasty slide. Connor leans heavy on the slider. Ben, you're out. That's 2 strikes. You're kind of tweaking here. Connor leans heavy on the slider, breaks into lefties a lot. Late, sharp movement.
There you go.
Throws that 2-seam. That did not hit. Here's the pitch. That ball hit right bottom corner. Connor paints corners, but if you get a barrel to it, it's gone. That is an ugly pitch. 4 pitches, 2 strikeouts. That is phenomenal pitching here. Bradley went deep as last time. Let's see if he can do it again, though. Here's Bradley Mazza. That is way up there. Almost dropped in, though. That dropper, he'll throw occasionally. It's a real slow ball. Let's see if we can get Bradley chasing out in front here. Definitely doesn't have the velo of the other pitchers. Yes, he gets him way chasing out in front. I kind of called that like 5 seconds ago, if anybody heard that. And that is a pop fly. That will be a foul ball. Bradley's battling here. 2 strikes on, or 1 strike on him. It's 0-1.
No, wait, no.
1-1. My bad. Connor Hollis, what a job pitching if he can get it done here. Misses him. He's going to go second. Bradley's got wheels. He's got to throw it early. And it goes through. It goes through his legs. He is safe. It goes through his legs. He is going for. And he is safe. He is safe. That went right through his legs. He is safe. Cullen, that couldn't have gone more through his legs. Honestly, that's a single. That's not even a home run. That's a single with a bunch of errors. If I've ever seen one. So.
Luke, come on.
Connor gives him the slow ball. And he's way out in front on that. Way out in front. That was not a home run.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. That's a single with 5 errors. That's not a home run. Erase one then. A home run is out of the fence.
That's still an RBI?
Yeah, 100%. That is the inning, and Ben goes down on strikes. 4 pitches to Ben Petrovic, 4 strikes. He has 2 strikeouts. And the game is 3-2. Guys, Connor pitched phenomenal. If they don't make all those errors, if they just eat the baseball or the wiffle ball there, that's just a double. They're out of the inning, but they choose to throw it around. Me personally, if my teammate Luke gives the ball to me, let Bradley take the free base because Ben Pett's up next. We'll take the out. Bradley. Again, leaning heavy to the riser. He held up. Again, trust me, I'll tell you when he went. He held up there. Did not cross the plane of his hands. That is a great riser from Bradley. That rises well above the zone, starts right at the bottom pipe. Connor got the barrel on top of it last time, though. Let's see what he can do. And Connor went. Could not hold up there. I gave you guys the first one. I'm not going to give you that one. That was a swing. Bat barely left the plane of the ball. That is another strikeout for Bradley Mazza. Don't know why they can't hold up there, though. That was never going to be in the zone. Another good riser. Colin gets his barrel on top of it. Guys, that is what I'm saying. If you get the barrel on top of the riser, it's going to be hard to field in the grass, and you'll hit it hard. Now Cece's up to the plate.
Bradley got a strikeout, right? Yeah. Just making sure. That was just getting some game ready for the...
Now Connor Hollis, 2 men on. Let's see what he can do here. Struck out his last time. That's a riser. Just so you guys know, that hit me in the ball sack off the ricochet, so I thought that should be known. That also hit me in the leg. Bradley's...
Your buns.
It's 2-0 right now.
Just remember who to home run off you.
That hits pipe. Bradley's trying to maul Connor right now. I don't know if he's doing it. His jawline is not existent, but that's beside the point. And Connor fouls that off. Dude, Bradley leans heavy to the riser. You can just expect it, and it's a bit of a screw rise, to be honest. And that is a phenomenal take. That goes to Cullen. The advice there, his risers go to, and Bradley is, oh, never mind, he's not changing pictures. Just tossing the ball around. Cullen's advice there, yeah, they're juiced. Yep.
Let's go, Calvin.
Sea-Dog now up to the plate. Again, leans heavy to the riser. Cullen had the advice to Connor and made him go to walk there. That's good. And then he goes to the slide drop. Wait, the slide drop from last year. And Bradley freaking falls in the bucket. What a guy. Phenomenal take there. That is a tough pitch to take. Just missed the outer edge. Good spot there from Bradley. And way to foul it off again. Who knows? That riser could have came back up in the zone. Cullen's able to foul it off, though. Cullen's having a really good IB here. 1-1. And he goes. No. And Connor can now come home. And...
That's 2 runs home.
No, that's only 1. You can't. No, you can't. It's second and third. That's only an extra base. Only an extra base for each guy.
Bases are still juiced. Score.
They are not juiced. It is 3-3, second and third, 2 outs.
3-3, second and third.
Connor leaves that low. Bradley also has a dropper. He'll occasionally use it, but again, 50 to 75% risers.
Let's go.
And that's...
Let's go, CC. Here we go.
Look like you're just finger a little bit.
Here we go.
This is 2-0 count. I wonder if Connor's going to get the green light here. He does not. They're juiced. None of those pitches were even close. Left a few sliders out there hanging.
How many outs?
It is 3-3. 2 outs, second and third. Same scenario. 3-3. Tie game. Top of the second inning.
Here we go, C-Dog.
And he chases the riser high. That riser moves so much, dude. You can understand why he leans on it a lot. That was never in the zone. He just threw that up. That was high, then it just went even higher. And that ball did not get enough juice on it. That is going to be the third out. Good swing by Colin, though. I think he got a little out in front. He just started limping because of the ankle. Now he's walking fine again. Looks like it comes back here and there, but he should be able to continue. And now it is the bottom of the second. Tie game. That ball's torched off the leg of CC. Miles might go second here. And he falls down. That is known. That is his second BWL hit.
No, Miles leads off. No home run.
Ben's getting all.
We did it. Miles leads off. Ben wasn't up.
Yeah, Ben struck out last, too. And Connor is getting Bradley with these just low and outside fastballs. Bradley's way out in front of him and chases them anyways. See if we can get him again here. Maybe we might go to the slider. Goes with another one. He saw the chase. He went exactly right back to that same thing. Connor's been pitching phenomenal this game. Has not let up a run so far. He just gives him a lob. He just gives him a lob. It's still...
3-3.
That did not hit him.
Let's go, Ben.
You ask me one more time. Oh, that is gone. That is absolutely torched.
Let's go!
And that is a 2-run bomb for Ben. And they will take a lead of 5-3 as there is only one out still in this inning.
Here we go, Miles. Let's go.
Ben with a bomb out to center field. Now Miles is up top of the order coming here. Smoked one of Connor's left leg last time. And that almost hit me. Jeez, I was scared. I don't know why. It's just a freaking wiffle ball. Here's Connor. 0-1 here. Or 1-0. My bad. Miles goes chasing. He goes way out there to try and get that pitch. It's even right now. 1-1. And
There we go. 2-1.
that was close. Just missed the outer edge.
Let's go here.
You're gonna full.
2-1.
Full. Gives him something to hit, and he drives it through the fence for an automatic single. Miles, I think, is 3 for 3 this game. What a BWL debut. He has 3 hits either way. He's had some slippage issues on first base, though. We'll see if he can tweak that out by the end of the season. And that hits him right square in the back. Bradley's taking it like a man. Apparently, he's extra serious this year because he didn't win last year. Yeah, 2 outs.
I was on a team, Johnny, and
Ben hit an absolute bomb last time. See if Connor can get an out here and avoid the inning. That's behind him.
Hey, Ben, if he throws another ball after that, don't swing. Yeah, Ben,
Connor's got to come in the zone here. Don't want to fall behind 2-0 in this scenario. Top of the order coming up if Ben gets on. That's a great pitch. That is a fair ball. Can he peg him in the back? He will just eat it. That's a smart move there. Ben with a lucky hit. What can I say? That's a lucky hit.
Actually, no, go 3. Wait, no. 2.
Jesus. Can we play the game? Luke, stop making freaking noises.
No, sir. Did they score an RBI?
No.
Go here, Miles.
Here is Miles. Can he get a grand slam here? 2 outs. And that hits him.
There we go.
And that is now 6-3. They have taken a commanding lead. Let's see if they can add to it here. Bradley Miles up with 2 outs.
Yeah, go 2.
Miles kind of slipped on first base again, so that's awesome. Bradley, it's a hard ground ball. Can Colin tag the bag? He is out. End of the inning. And 6-3.
Wait, that's 3 outs?
Yeah.
3 outs.
Did they score a run? Yeah, they scored.
Nope. Not on that play.
Oh, yeah, not on that play.
Bradley will take the bump again. No, Miles. Miles on the bump here. First appearance in a BWL setting. He's going to try to close this game out for his team. And that is not a great start. Tip and zone. Miles throws some effortless gas.
He's not on the mound, by the way.
Here, line it up then. Line the mound. Yeah, I'm fine.
And that is strike 3.
Miles, here, Miles.
Honestly, I just think Colin whiffed there. Good pitch to hit. I think he just whiffed. We'll see. Connor up. He's had a great day all around. First 2 games of the year, he's hit great in both of them. My opinion has been their MVP so far. And he takes that outside. Connor's also pitched very well. And he will take right down the middle. This is top 3. If they don't get 3, this game is over. It's 1-1.
What are we doing?
And that hits him in the shoulder. That screwball really came in on him.
Luke, we got the ball?
Oh, yeah, I got you. Make that 2. Make that 3.
Here, hustle up. And there's a man on first now with 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch. Cullen hits an absolute tater. That is 6-5. Cullen Mazza absolutely hit that a mile.
Did they get an RBI now?
That is 2 RBIs for Colin Mazza.
2 RBI.
2 RBI dinger. They still need 1 though. Miles just needs to get 2 outs to end this game. Can he get it?
Hold. Wait, who got out last? So, yeah, you're
Yo, you're telling me I had 0 RBIs in that first game?
Yeah, you did.
What do you mean? I got a
That's-
grand slam.
You had 4. Just mark 4 extra.
Give him 3 RBIs.
Oh, 2 out here. And Connor takes for ball 3.
Hey, can we actually, like, go get balls? Can we get, like, balls? Wait, that's 3? That's
Yeah, that was 3.
2. It's 2.
Oh, my bad.
Between innings.
Hey, look, can we get those?
Yeah, don't worry about the freaking score sheet. We can get that after the game.
Yeah, we can just rewatch the video.
Here's Connor Hollis now. 2-1 pitch, full count.
Want to see?
Okay, now it's full count. And Connor takes right down the
Alright,
middle.
it's good.
2 outs.
Hey, we only need 1.
Connor takes right down the middle for the second time in 2 at-bats.
6'5", top third.
Strike him out right
6-5 top third. 2 outs.
now. Hey, look, he's got 2 strikeouts.
Miles needs to get 1 out before they can get a run to win the game. Can he do it? Can he close it out for his team? And he gets him chasing with the high slider. What a debut for Miles here. Miles Larson Edwards trying to close out his first game in a BWL game. Here's the pitch. And that is strike 2. Cullen's team will drop 2 in a row. Not a great start for them, but Miles, a phenomenal debut. And Ben Pett had the game-winning RBI. That is huge for Ben. 3 RBIs that game.
Our season.
Awesome
Our
game.
season.
Okay, we got drinks. That's terrible. Does anyone need a drink? Bradley,